fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day. Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day. Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day. Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day.
My name is Dr. Anthony Ain, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Katy Hospital here. First of all, bath salt has been in the Bangor area for about a year and a half, 2 years roughly, and we certainly see a lot more bath salt used in the beginning, maybe like last year, because it was a new drug. It was still legal at the time, and people didn't know anything about it, and they're taking tons of it. And as a result, we were seeing a lot of patients presenting with acute, agitation, violence, and paranoia, mood changes in the emergency rooms and obviously the hospital, because they thought it was psychiatric issues. It's a common scenario where people use what they think is a simple thing. It could be marijuana, it could be just some other drug, but in essence, it's some designer drug, and then maybe bath salt. People may combine, marijuana with bath salt without knowing about it, and that's how they end up getting it. The raw origin of bath salt was the designer drug in clubs. So, you have a club scene, your party scene, people are going to be trying these new things, and this is where it gets shared between people. If people don't know anything about it, they're going to be unwillingly taking it. Or the fact that they don't know anything about, it sounds like a cute idea, I'm going to try it out, without realizing how bad it is. It doesn't take much to tweak a bath salt, unfortunately. If you have a look at the chemical for it, there's so many, places where you can put a new group in, new chemical group, and turn change this drug almost overnight. The ones we've been seeing initially was MDPV, but bath salt typically comes in 3 types: methadone, mephedrone, and MDPV. In Europe, they were seeing mephedrone. The drug that goes into the market, illegal drugs I'm talking about, I think it goes through evolution. Initial impact is very kind of like a surge. It's very scary. And then over time it fizzles out, but the presence stays because, designer drug by definition means it could be designed easily. So it doesn't take much to change a chemical to have a new version to come up. I think right now we're holding a kind of steady line against the drug through community education and active intervention, including medical and law enforcement and so forth. The ideal thing would be to see the drug go away. It's not going to happen, at least anytime soon, because as I said, there's a new way that people can come up with new stuff. From a treatment thing in terms of bath salt, the best thing is to make sure it doesn't happen so it doesn't get to me. Again, I know it's a complicated issue and it will never happen. We're told that people stop using bath salt, but the more you educate, the more likely that you have less people who may be affected by bath salt.